Today on the Blockheads crate, we're going to be building what you see here, all of these kind of basic contraptions that are necessary for the Create mod. Okay, we're starting things off here at our potato farm. It looks like it's producing a decent amount, and I think that when we do some villagers, we'll have plenty of potatoes and carrots. For those of you that are new to this series, this is the Create mod. So the Create mod allows us to build various contraptions and things that move around, and honestly, I think should be in vanilla Minecraft. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, so look up the Create mod. While that is running, I want to set up a few Create contraptions that are kind of necessary for life on Create. So one of those things is a food cooker. The other one I want to make is some sort of a smelter, so that I can smelt things. Actually, with Create, you do not need to use coal to smelt. But before I do that, I need to dig out a place for that. Now, I only have this one iron pickaxe. How am I going to dig out a large enough space down here underground to do that? Well, I'm going to show you, because this is like one of the coolest things and super handy in Create that I'm really excited for, and that is the mechanical drill. We're going to go ahead and lay out some rail. Let's see, I want to put this lever down here. No, I don't want to put it there. I want to put it here. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this cart assembler, which is made from various materials. And then I'm going to put a linear chassis on here. And what a linear chassis allows us to do is to tie stuff onto it. So what we're going to tie onto it is the drills. So we got one. These things are kind of a pain to work with. So fortunately, it doesn't take one slime ball per one of these. You can just slime them all and then stick these to the slime. And then it should work now. There we go. Fairly large. I don't know if there's a limit to how big you can make this thing. But as you can see, there it goes. And it's going. Oh, son of a gun. We're going to turn this on. There we go. And we're going to slide the minecart in from the back, and hopefully it goes the right gosh darn direction. Yes, there we go. This is what I wanted to do. Okay, let me get a torch down here so we can kind of see what it's doing. All right, you can see it. It's mining out. It's drilling. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, it's kind of slowing down because the minecart's slowing. Okay, all right. I'm just going to grab some of this andesite that I found right here. It said using a wrench on the minecart will let me take the contraption with me. Yes. Well, I'm going to do this one more time, I think, around and make this room just a little bit bigger. And then I think that's going to be big enough to start doing what I want to do. I'm trying to see if we can get a fan to work up here, a sail. All right, that answers that question. Yes, windmills work in caves. Okay, so then inside here, what I did is I ran a shaft all the way into the center of this room, right here. And then I did some gearing. So this is the shaft coming in, and then that goes into a large cog, which then goes to a small cog, which speeds it up. And then on the same shaft, we have a large cog to a small cog again, which speeds it up again. And then we have down here to the center, where I think this is a decent speed. I don't know what the RPMs are. You can actually read out the RPMs and stuff, but that just looks fast enough for most purposes. First thing I think we're going to build is a crusher. All right, to build this crusher, we need to have a couple of these crushing wheels. So I think if I put it here, it'll be fine. Like this. Okay, I actually need to put it out one. What has to happen is these have to go in reverse direction. We need some sort of a belt system. So I'm going to put a shaft up here. Like this. No, it's not high enough. It needs to be like right here. I'm going to have to raise this ceiling up at some point. But for now, we'll just do that. You know what? I think I need to put it over one. Like this. Yeah. And then if you go diagonally down, you can actually make these shafts go at a diagonal. So I just need to figure out where diagonal from that is. Okay, it's right here. Yeah, I'm going to have to move this over. Okay, that looks good. I think if I put the chest there, then it's going to work. So to make a funnel, I need more kelp. There we are. All right, if I put this funnel on this chest right here. Okay, now I'm going to do another belt going into this guy right here. I think I'm going to do this belt a little bit longer. How many belts do you get when you do this? Just one? Okay, all right. All right, well, I guess that's fair because it does like stretch like super far. Okay, cool. So this is probably the biggest machine. This is the grinder. And what it does is it grinds stuff, in case that wasn't super obvious that that's probably what it did. Basically, yeah, there's certain things in this game that if you grind them, they give you different things than you would expect. So the most obvious one is zinc. So if you grind zinc, it actually gives you crushed zinc, and then you can wash that and turn it into ingots. Next, what we need to do is power the thing. How do you do this? This is complicated. Okay, I figured it out. So on this one, I'm going to use a vertical gearbox. Is this going to do it? Yeah, well, okay. So which requires which is basically like doing this with these two gears, except it makes it in one little tiny compact. That's not where I wanted to put it. Did I tell you to put it there? Did I tell you to put it there? No, I didn't. I want to put it right there. So there we go. Okay. And then this one is turning the wrong direction, so that means we're going to have to take this and put a normal gearbox here, and that gearbox is actually switch directions. And then this one here, I think if I put that there, and then we go like this, and we put another one of these, is that going to spin it the correct direction? Yes, they're going inward towards each other. That is what we wanted. And so then now what we can do is put a cogwheel here. And then there's another way to do this right here, but I can just do that like that. That'll do it. And then this, we need to have it turn the opposite direction like that. Now all we have to do is hook that up to this guy. The thing is these cogwheels are pretty cheap, these little cogwheels. So if we do that and then use this box, well, we still need to use it. There we go. I mean, that kind of looks fun, right? I don't know if that's causing more lag or whatever, but yeah. I honestly don't know if there's like a better way to do that. I'm sure there is. Whoopsie. There we go. All right. One interesting thing is that like if anything that you drop on these belts, it like sticks to the belt pretty. Oh, so that's going in the grinder. So this is what happens when something goes in the grinder. It gets all ground to pieces, and that yielded me nothing. So next what I'm going to do is place in this washer. I'm going to go ahead and put this belt. There's another way to set up this washer so that you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it, but I just think this looks better. So we need to get these fans. Yeah, these are going to go this way. We're going to go ahead and put this water in here. There we go. Okay, so now the question is, which way are the fans turning? They're turning the wrong direction. Wow, they got to turn the wrong dang direction. And then we put in a second one that spins it the right direction. If I do it this way, this will work. It's kind of a bit not quite like the best way to do it, but oh wait. There we go. We can do that to that. Oh wait. Wait, does that power all of these? No, it only powers 2 of them, Hex. What is wrong with you? You are a fool. He's a fool. Why don't I just do that? Okay, there we go. That's like the worst possible way to do this, but it's okay. All right, I could like... Actually, a brass funnel makes sense because I can put a filter in there eventually. Oh, not there, though. Not there. What the heck are you doing? Hey, you know what? I just had a thought. I figured it out. Look at this. Instead of using 2 and then a belt, that was awful. I'm just going to do this, and then it actually slows it down, which is what I wanted anyway. Because when you put things through these washers, like the slower it goes, like the less fans you have to use. Okay, so that's going to pick up the stuff there, and then I might put a filter on this so that we can filter out some of the stuff that's being washed. Okay, I found some more iron. Let's test this thing. All right, so we crushed it. Crushed iron's going through here, as well as this XP for some reason. I have to work on a way to deal with that. But it's getting washed. And then put into here. Okay, I decided where to put my mixer. It's going to go right here. So I was actually thinking about taking the mixer and putting it such that it is like up higher, I guess. But I think that this is going to be better because then I can easily look into it, because it's kind of important to be able to see what's in the mixer occasionally. Like jump up and be like, oh, I can see what's in there. Right, like that. Right? Nope. Recipe filter. What is this? I have no idea. Okay, there we go. And then here. Oh yeah, there we go. And now we just need to, like, I don't know, power stuff. Okay, and there we go. It's going even slower than our other one over there. So I don't know if that's good or bad necessarily. Or we could just swap the big cog for the little cog, and then now it's going faster. The belt's going much faster now. I could watch this all day. I mean, I'm not going to, but I could. All right, getting Mr. Mixer going here might be a little bit more difficult because Mr. Mixer requires a faster speed. So basically, if I put the zinc nuggets in one side and I put the andesite in the other side, well, it should mix it. Is it not going fast enough? It might not be going fast enough still. Why is it not mixing? I'm gonna have to re-engineer this entire situation. Okay, there is no way that is not going fast enough. What is the problem here? Well, would you look at that? There's a recipe filter on it somehow. There we go. Holy cow, we figured it out. Okay, here we go. So by removing the tunnel thingy, the funnel thingy, that made it so that the recipe will actually activate a recipe before it puts something out onto the belt here. So there we go. So now we have our andesite alloys coming out, and then this going in. And the reason we want to do it this way versus crafting, I think I mentioned this before, but it's because that it only takes half the ingredients to do it this way. So there's only one more machine that I wanted to make, and I think we're done. Sorry, scratch that. There's two more machines. Man, these fans are expensive. I can't believe I actually got the fans pointed the right direction. I think that these things are cookable, so are these. There we go. All right, and no. Oh, wait. It just barely does it. Just barely. Are there any coming in without that? No, that's pretty cool. All right. It's totally working. Okay, here's our press. I just took power from the main shaft going left and right here. And then, of course, some gears. And then I put the mechanical press thingy right here. And then all you have to do is just grab a funnel and another funnel. And I'm hoping that it will press it right in the middle there. I'm not actually sure if this is going to work or not. Let's just see if I just drop it on here, if it'll do it. No. Guys and gals, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful, fantastic, stupendous, wonderful day. And God bless.